So this is my reflection for week 12, and we're going to go day by day. So we're going to start off with Monday. And Monday we met as a group in small groups and went into breakout rooms, and we had sections that we had to read for The Great Gatsby. And we found words and phrases that were interesting in the text, and we talked about them and wrote about them. We talked about them as a class, but first we talked about them in the small group. So I'm going to go to Monday and show you. Monday. So I was in a group with Megan, and Zamaya, and we had chapter 6. I think Zamaya wasn't there, so it was just me and Megan. These are the ones I chose, which was drunk as a monkey, which was a simile. And then she was drunk, like really drunk, and then short-sighted young men in town. There was a longer one, but I just chose to shorten it up, meaning that they couldn't see and that they couldn't get into the military at all because they had short distance of seeing. And then lying on her bed, as lovely as a June night. This is another simile. It really stood out to me because June nights are very warm, and they were describing her like a June night. This is saying she looked very beautiful when she was laying on her bed. And then for Wednesday, we met with our small groups, random small groups this time, and had to read these 3 things: a photo, an owner's manual of a car, and an article. We had to write about them in discussion form with our group, and Professor Gaffney read over them and commented back while we were writing about them. It was a review day for our final, so it was to get us better at close reading and what really stood out to us. So I was in breakout room 1 with Megan, Emily, Logan, and Brooklyn. And as you can see, we wrote about all the stuff that really stood out to us, and everyone has something to say about it. And as you can see, Professor Gaffney really commented back and help us out there. And then for homework, we had to annotate the Gatsby chapter 9, and we had to find phrases, and we had to look them over and see, do close reading on those phrases. We had to do 2 of them, and then we had to do 2 replies to other people's phrases. So that was really helpful for the final. And then on Friday today, we reviewed for the test, go over terms for the test. So the terms were in the toolbox that we did for the 11 week before. Half was M through P, and the other was the beginning of the alphabet. And then, it was M through Z. And then we went over the chapters, which were 1 through 10. And then this weekend we have to study for our final exam. So basically it's just looking over all of these and writing down notes for these and study them. And then our final exam is the 21st through the 25th. And then